Hello and welcome along. I just realised I've been listening to the music and you guys haven't been able to hear it. There we go. How are we doing? I hope you're doing okay, everybody. Those of you I saw during the lunchtime stream today where we did a bit of Atom Fool, I really enjoyed that game. I hope you guys did as well. Devilsman66, welcome along. Sneaky13, welcome along. Gamers, welcome along. Pickled Egg 86, welcome along. Netsun19, welcome along. So yeah, we're going to do a realism experiment tonight, which I'm looking forward to. I might, if we have time at the end of the stream, do a little preview of where I got to with Oakbridge. We will be doing a new series. Snooze that. We'll be doing a new series on Oakbridge from Sunday. So yeah, that's getting recorded tomorrow, and I can show you the new setup with the added productions in and what I put in where, and yeah, I'm really quite pleased with where Oakbridge is now. Much more interesting map with the new stuff in. So really liking that. I saw you were first gamers, right? Otherwise, we're just gonna get on with some farming this evening. So let's go do that. We're gonna want some wheel cams on, so let's get those on as well. There we are. Right, and let's unpause the game. It is 7 a.m. The sun is coming up. It is January. I don't think we have anything to sell off today. We're probably getting to the point where we need more feed for the cows. The chickens are out. We're gonna go and buy feed for the chickens again. No, we still have 35,000 liters. And yeah, so we're gonna sell some eggs and we're going to buy some more chicken feed. I think we'll take the trailer down there with the telehandler and just fill the trailer with chicken feed. Oh wow, look, we actually have here no stuff. Let's get the key. Hello, Eggert, welcome along. This is too close. There we go. Right, let's get a trailer on this Merlot then, and we'll head down to the shop and we'll go and buy some food. I think trailer is in the second one. Now, we did discuss the fact that we actually have the money to buy more fields last time, but we are spending a huge amount of money every month on finances that we sell. Yeah, we're spending 20,000 every month on equipment that we had financed, namely the combine, and then sold. So we're still financing the combine for several months. Yeah. Speaking of eggs, I pretend you have a pretend omelette. Why is it a pretend omelette? Hey, you show off too. Welcome along. Quite a bit of snow on the ground here still, but then it is January. Okay. So now we want to buy. Oh, this chicken feed is going to be really expensive. God, we better make at least 12,000 in eggs. How much actually are our eggs worth today? $11,000. We're going to spend all of the money we're going to make on eggs today on chicken feed. I'm asking for one pretend omelette. And what happened? Asked too much. Yeah. Right. Let's load these up. I basically want to put as much feed into the chickens as I possibly can today. I might have to approach this from the other way. Doing those sell points for Oakbridge, I have learnt a lot the last couple of days. So I had a lot of fun. Nobody has created a soup factory placeable. I want to create some extra soups is what I want to do. I'm gonna have no profit off these. No, in fact, we're probably gonna spend even more because I think I want to get. I mean, this is gonna be a lot of money that we're gonna put in here. I think these are only 1,000 liters a bag. Yeah, so this is only 8,000 liters. I probably want to put 16,000 liters in there. How you doing, John Granger? Hey, Farmer Karen, welcome along. Yeah, I think we're gonna want to put. Actually, I'm gonna purchase them now. We're gonna put a lot of chicken feed in. I want to not have to worry about them for several months. I think we're gonna. I think what I'm gonna have to do is invest some of this money we've got into another field or two. We need more fields. We need to be generating more feed for the chickens. Because at the moment, it's just costing us a fortune. Hey, Wayland Timlick. And this will keep us going with the chickens for a while. Whoa. I don't know what... All right, on VF2, can you try Hydro Engineer? There's a bit of farming in there, but it costs money. I don't know if I have Hydro Engineer. Tends to be that the games I play either are games that are available on Game Pass or that I get sent over. There are a few exceptions. For example, I will probably play Roadcraft whatever happens. I hope I get sent over a copy of Roadcraft because it looks awesome, and I've worked with the guys who do SnowRunner and stuff before. Yeah, I hope I get sent over Roadcraft. Streamers AJ has a 91 in the pool. If we have a if we have any be about Hydroneer. Oh, Hydroneer, not Hydro. I think Hydroneer is probably the game I keep calling Hydro Engineer. Hydroneer is, yeah, Hydroneer is the game I'm thinking of. Ooh, wow. This Merlot, not overly happy pulling this trailer. But we have got, it's 96% full, so this is about as much as we could do. Thank God it's the weekend. I know what you mean, sweet Miss AJ. Last time it cost like 12 bucks. If that's even true. Yeah. It's a game I've heard good things about. I've not had a lot of people call for me to have a play of it. Right now, I'm going to get my teeth into Atompool. I really enjoyed Atompool this afternoon. I don't know whether I'll stream it again, although we had a good number of people in during the stream, but I'm certainly going to be playing it. I've got to the point with 7 Days to Die where 2.0 is about to come out, and I don't want to either. I've got to I've hit a plateau again on my game, and I don't want to start a new game until 2.0 comes out. So you should. There's also multiplayer. I have heard of it. I have seen it. I think Steam has recommended it to me a few times. Tobe MC, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. It appears my alerts are still not working, so I will keep an eye out. AJ has beaten my nickname. My name is Amanda. Oh, wow. This is having fun in this deep snow here. My brother wasn't kidding when he said that he didn't think this Merlot could pull this trailer. I think what we'll do is we'll drop the trailer off here. And I'm going to take this down to the other end because we're going to want to load up the eggs in a minute. But we'll get a tractor on that trailer. Still need seats. Okay, I'll sort it out. I'll sort it out, sweet Miss AJ. I should clear the snow. The trouble is, as soon as I clear the snow, we get more snow. So that's why I don't tend to do that. It was a 91, yeah. I think found a tractor that I'd like to get on here to replace my my John Deere with. The is it the 700 Gen 6 does not have enough horsepower, I don't think yet. Oh no, it does. 246. We could get yeah, for 200,000. So if this came on offer, 200 horsepower for about 100,000 would be fantastic. The other one though is this. This is a lot of bang for your buck on this Deutz. I mean, massive amount of bang for your buck. 207 horsepower for 164,000. Is really good, so I would be happy to switch my my John Deere for that. That would be a cracking tractor. Hey Mystic, welcome along. David Brown does go up to 345, but it's also more expensive, and I'm not going to use it on this series because I'm about to use it on Oakfield. Oh wow, we might have to clear the snow. Okay. Like we've got hard patches of snow. Okay. There we go. George Dunn 69, welcome along. What was for supper, Sneethy? This evening, what did I do? Oh yeah, I did a pasta bake. I did a what was it? A bacon, because we had a whole load of bacon. I had like 6-7 rations of bacon to use up that went off tonight. So I oh come on. Come on. Oh, you can get off that. Why are you getting stuck? Why are you unable to pull through the snow? You've done this. Canadian Gamer, welcome along. I do need to clear the snow, I know, but I'm immediately going to get more snow. Years, 6 months and 20 days. Wow. Right, let's clear some snow. See if we can get a bit of grip around here. Yeah, a little patch will make it much easier, which is why I'm gonna go and grab my bucket. Need a snowplow? No, we got a bucket. Lean over, pick up. What's the pool at the bottom of the screen? Exclamation mark away. Canadian Gamer. Right. Interesting. Oh, that's why. No, it won't clear it out from the chicken pen for some reason. Great. That might be enough. You need to be closer. Yeah, no, I need to be close to the icon mystic. My trouble is, I can't get the trailer in the right place. Right, there we go. Now we should be able to get the trailer closer to the icon. Now that we got some grip, we can maneuver much better. Like so. But imagine a PC, but it's a laptop with almost all the ports used for storage thingy you've got. I know what you mean, gamers. Raid? No, no raid. There we go. Right. Has that even put a dent in the level of chicken feed? Wow. I think we need to sell some chickens. Yeah, look at these actually. All these we've got a lot of chickens we could sell. But those have just reproduced the 11 months. 15 month, yeah. Oh wow. I think we could sell off all of these. Yeah, we got a lot of chickens. I think we could sell off 1,000 chickens today. Once they're looking healthier, I think we want to sell off 1,000 chickens. Flash drive, yeah, that's it, gamers. definitely some hard snow spots here. Made a Minecraft server for community. You have 51 subs. Good luck to you. Hope that all goes well, gamers. Hey, Jesse, welcome along. Let me turn the lights off on this now. Love all my videos. Thank you, George. Hey, Death's Pledge. Thank you for your help. Last night, Death's Pledge. Or yes, sorry, not last night, yesterday afternoon. Do you know what? I managed to work out. So, yes, so I might go and do a quick tour. I managed to make a soup factory. Nobody has done a soup factory. Amazingly. There's one or two that might have a that kind of have a couple of that have soup as a component, but yeah, nobody has a soup factory. What I want to work out now is I want to do tomato soup. So I want to work out how to do a how to add my own custom production item in, and do tomato soup. And then I could, what I'd really like to do is do a big new soup factory that is way more, that does lots of different types of soup. So I'd like to do a new noodle soup recipe. I'd like to do, you know, lots of and get a nice soup factory one out. It's working out how to add those extra production items into all sell points, because that's what I want to do. So anywhere that takes soup, I basically want to add the new types of soup into. Hey Strats, thank you for the raid. Welcome, 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 raiders. Yeah, Strat going straight into raiding straight into ads, as you do. Right, I think we'll strap those down. We'll leave this here, and yeah, I'm gonna go and see if there's any contracts I can do while we wait for some more eggs to spawn. So yeah, we leave that trailer there. Very aware of how much money we have in the bank and how much we're going to spend. Yeah, with those once the health of these chickens gets up, 100 times that would be 18. But we might make 18,000 off the chickens today. That would be amazing. Basically, sell off anything that's in this top price bracket, which would be huge, because we've got a lot of chickens coming up It won't produce quite so many eggs, but I think we're actually becoming a chicken breeding farm on here, which is quite huge. Right, so let's see what contracts there are. Plowing. Oh God. Really? Cookies. We've only got 20,000 litres of straw, otherwise that would have been great. Oh, bucket. Yeah, we don't have any buckets. There's not anything actually to do. Wow. We might skip forward a day. We might sell these eggs and skip forward a day then. Later, gamers. Thanks for joining us. Oh, wow. Thank you, Death's Pledge. I'm going to deny the second one because I understand the frustration, but that's against the rules. Okay. I think we might move through January fairly quickly. In fact, I might move to the next day because I don't think there's the animals are good. There's nothing to do on our farm otherwise. I think I might just move forward to the next day. We'll move to 9 AM the next day just so that we're going through daylight. We might melt all this snow as well, which would be useful. So we'll go to 9 AM. Yeah. Yeah, oh wow, we got a lot of eggs in 24 hours. No, nothing of any use whatsoever. Yeah. Oh, because they still spawned weird. I think the amount of snow has actually increased. Tricky bit with customs probably is getting the price scale right. Well, that's why I thought I'd do something like soup, because I can go roughly on the I can base it on the price scale of the other soups, and so with tomatoes I can see how much parsnips and stuff sell for, and we can price the soup and the production rate of it at the right price compared to the existing ones. I mean, I can calculate that, and then I can do things like I can do vegetable soup and things like that, and work out, you know, vegetable soup would be good. Vertical stream started. The vertical stream should have started. Oh no, the vertical stream has not started. Thank you, Jesse. Vertical stream has now started. I must have misclicked. Hello, FS Consultancy. Welcome along. No, I want the little tractor. Right, where do we want to take these? Animal dealer. Tag it. Yeah, we're best price is November. We already did do a sell-off in November. Yeah, with the amount of chickens we have, I think we could get a flatbed trailer, load up a lot of eggs, and do a sale in November. It's 28th today. We are 12 subscribers shy of 200 at the moment. It would be nice to stay above 200 subscribers this month. What's worse than 25? The bumpiness of snow or hay. Both are very uncomfortable rides, Death's Pledge. How are the two kitties doing? The kitties are doing really well, thank you. Yeah, Cookie is settled in very nicely. She keeps coming and sitting on my legs in the evening. They've got a little bit territorial is the only thing. So we've had Cookie in our lounge while she's been settling in. And so we've been feeding her in there, and she's got a little tray in there and everything. And we've had Maple in the kitchen during this time, and now they won't go into each other's territory. Basically, Cookie sees the lounge as hers, and Maple sees the lounge as Cookie's, and Maple sees the kitchen as hers. And yeah, so I'm gonna have to integrate them because I only want to empty out one litter tray. I don't want to have to keep doing 2 litter trays. Hi, Celero. Welcome along. Celero? I'm never quite sure how to pronounce it. Welcome along anyway. I know it's not C3L3RO. That you did correct me of. I will answer both. No worries. Right. We are selling these in here. Really? Over. There we go. How much did we get off that? 17,541. That's not bad. We spent 24,000. Yeah, we're in the red this month. We could really do with the contract, but there is nothing. We've not got the barley, we've not got the rice rolls, we've not got spinach. I've had backache all day, and now I'm, yeah, my back's not been great today. How much food have the chickens gone through in 24 hours? 6,000 liters. Yeah, we wanna sell a load of these chickens off, I think. Hey, Cavalier Roy, welcome along. I really do not understand why, when all the roads have a snow mask, snow is able to be all over the roads like that. Possibly height, but you'd have thought the snow mask would have stopped it. I've got snow in sheds as well. Yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Oh, don't forget everybody, tomorrow night the clocks go forward in the UK. So if you are not in the UK and your clocks do not change on Saturday night, I will be an hour earlier on Sunday. All my videos and my live streams and everything, if your clocks do not change tomorrow night, will be an hour earlier. Because, yeah, 6 becomes 7 here. Hey, Tyson 1985. So 8:30. What would have been 8:30? Oh no, it might be the other way. We go forwards. 8:30. I was not born, oh Lord. I did see the Kenworth send me on the modhub. Hey, ONT Tools, welcome along. We might get out of winter today, actually. There's not a huge amount to do on the farm, especially in January. We're not doing any woodwork stuff, so... No, so in the UK, the clocks go forward. So my 8:30 becomes 9:30. So as a result, my stream is an hour earlier. Yeah. How's my dad? My dad's doing okay. Yeah, don't do maths on stream. Yeah, doing maths on stream always hurts your head. No, so... my 8:30 becomes 9:30. So therefore, I would be streaming... So my 7:30 becomes 8:30. So that means relative, I'm streaming an hour earlier for you guys. How's my evening's going? All right, thank you, Truckermatzy. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, we'll go and put this up the other end, and I think we'll leave the we'll leave all this up here because we'll probably have more eggs to sell before the end of February. Yeah, look, it definitely snowed because where we cleared the snow has got more. I'm 5 foot wide. So yeah, basically on Sunday night, I will be streaming at what was my 7:30, which is an hour earlier. So if your clocks don't change Saturday night, I will be live an hour earlier on Sunday, and so will my videos. Even though, you know what? I dislike the clock changes. Just set it to British summertime and let it be done. It's set every year. Every year, everybody, no, twice every year. Everybody goes, oh, why do we change the clocks? And it's got to, unnecessary. Right, I think we might speed up time. What I am going to do, though, is just move this over to here so that we get maximum spawnage. Turn that off because if anything's running, we're going to eat through fuel. So that's off as well. Right, yeah, let's get the most out of these chickens while we can. Do we have anybody who's about to reproduce? No. Okay, right. So let's speed up time, get 6 more pallets of eggs. It's time changed because it's got it's always been said to do that, but it's not. I haven't yet, Devil's Man. And while we're speeding through and eggs are generating. Here we go. Thank you, Death's Pledge. Thank you very much. Do you know what you can't do in GE? You can't. So while you can load in a tractor and modify base game stuff, you can't modify any placeables. Placeables, you can't generate a new mod from a placeable. Oh, wow. Okay, it looks like overnight we are not going to get much extra. So I'm just going to move through till morning. A reminder for the Brits among us that Sunday, yeah, Sunday is Mother's Day. We'll sleep through to 8. Oh, it's a Mack truck for 42,000. Actually, that's a really good price. Not much of a British map thing. That Pro Belt is a nice price as well. We don't have a full set of eggs yet, though, which surprises me slightly. Oh god, even more snow. The snow is getting deeper. Right, I think we're going to speed the time up because we're still trying to produce. We're going to have to buy more chicken feed. God, those are, we need to sell chickens before those reproduce. Look at, actually, we could make a lot of money at the moment from selling chickens. I would like to get, I think what we're going to do, we've got these 2 sets of chickens here that are going through puberty. I think we could sell off these 6. I think we could sell off, actually, everything else. We'll get another set of that, and then we're going to sell off a ton of chickens. So by the end of February, we're going to sell off a load of chickens. Evening, sheep go moo. I don't know why I have that word banned. You never know. It's very true. Hey, the sim guy, welcome along. So I need to send flowers and chocolates to the test tube lab. You all right, sim guy? You're here now. That's all that matters. Yeah, we're gonna get out of winter today. Oh, I remember that, Truckamatsi. I remember that. We're not gonna get. Oh, come on! Please give me another full thing of eggs today. Then I can sell all 6 pallets, and then we can sell more chickens. Another hour. There we go. Right. Good. Well, so we're gonna load up these 6 pallets, sell these, and then we're going to sell off a ton of chickens and make a ton of money. I mean, we're literally gonna sell a ton of chickens. We're gonna sell like 1,500 chickens. Because the chickens have been breeding like rabbits. And we can't afford the food upkeep, because, jeez. Kitties are doing well. House is doing well. Yeah, we're all good here. Yeah, there we go. There we are. Right, we can go and put this away then. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to get to the end of February so that next time we will be moving into March and spring. So be getting on with some spring work next stream. And And that way, what we can go and do for maybe the last hour or so of today's stream is I'll show you guys around the changes I've been making to Oakbridge. And maybe finish up the setup on Oakbridge tonight. Give you guys a little bit of preview of what's happening on Sunday. There's still got a little bit of work on the map setup to do it. I'm really pleased with it though. It's I think for me personally, it's breathed a lot of life into the map. A lot of places that have been very plain or just uninteresting on the map have got a bit interesting. It'll be a video series, Death's Pledge. We'll be staying on here for the live streams. And I've had a lot of productions in I may never actually use, but they're there if I want to. What I do need is I want a big, well, I'd like a quad track on there, but the quad track is really expensive. There doesn't seem to be a good mod. Like an older quad track mod. I also considered trying to convert over the Land Rover, but I'm gonna have to, if I go and convert over the Land Rover, I've got to go and deal with the new materials stuff, which means I've got to take the Land Rover into, I'm gonna have to take it out and into a modeling program to redo all the textures to then. It's a pity there's no way to just redo the textures in GE. That would be useful. At least I don't think there's a way to redo the textures in GE. You can just redo the textures in GE. So as long as the textures are identical, you can just assign new textures. Blender, yeah, Blender was what I was thinking. Just means no wetness. Is yeah, there's snow. I'd want to do it properly, Death's Pledge. And it wouldn't be the first time that I've taken something out of GE and taken it into more about resetting UV maps in Blender. Possibly lights if they're custom, which is a pain. Yeah, I don't know what the I would just like the Land Rovers to be converted over to FS19, please. Or FS19, FS25. My eggs are fine. Look, they're all good. This joystick, I like this setup very much. I have a farm stick, Joe. They're about the same, to be honest. I like the functions on here, and I really love the shuttle on this. You're not selling this very well. There we go. Right, let's head back to the farm and we will go and sell off a load of chickens. Yeah, I'm currently working on Westfield Agri Auger from 22, having to cut it apart for the animation. So my question about this would be, if you have an existing mod and you want to, I suppose taking it out of GE and back into Blender, you've got to redo all of the, I suppose you don't have to. It's so long since I've done this, because I did do it. I did it when I took a model out of GE and took it into Blender when I was making a right-hand drive vehicle. If it has bones, then you have to redo all of those. I think I need to go and experiment. I need to, do you know what? I'm going into a full-time job and I'm going, I need to find time to experiment. No. I need to get my modding game on. Yeah, I might try something simple. I might try the soup thing. Let's build up. I can deal with the X amount. Well, I need to get into Blender and do, and this is the thing I'm less sure about in Blender, is I can probably go and make a building in Blender. You know, that is probably within my reach. But I'm not 100% sure how I would go about sizing it correctly for the map. This map grabs my attention more than Oakbridge does. I'm not sure why. It's a good map, this. It's a fantastic map, this. This map also has a lot more to do in it than Oakbridge does in general. The base game version of Oakbridge is basically farm these fields. Also, because I've been looking at Oakbridge and going, right, how am I going to play this series? And I'm looking and I'm going, I am very thankful I have £3 million to play with on Oakbridge, because I have no idea how I would do that map if I wasn't starting with a decent amount of cash. It's a map where I'm gonna need a big tractor, and I'm gonna need a decent sized. I want 3 tractors, but it's gonna cost me $1 million just to get the tractors, I think. Right, let's sell some chickens before we so anything at £25 we really want to sell. So we got 506 chickens at £25. So this is what's crazy. That's £5,000 to sell. Oh, that's only 250. Yeah. So we'll get 10,000 for this lot. So sell those. Yes. Okay. Sell those. Yes. Okay. And then sell those. Right. We then At 7 months, we have 3, so we'll sell those. Basically, I'm doing a big clear out of chickens. Because we have way more chickens than we can actually handle. And we might as well make as much money as we possibly can. Especially with 400 chickens coming up to puberty. Right, and there we go. Right, so that leaves us 257 at 21 months and 467 at 17 months. We're up to 197,000. Sold animals. We made 25,000 off those chickens. And overall for February, that puts us up 15,000. So we're still down. For these 2 months, we're still down 15,000 roughly. Which is not great. But yeah. We sold 10,000 worth of products. Yeah, so we sold 35,000. Which is brilliant. And now our chickens have 4,000 litres of food. So we're probably going to go into March needing more food. But I think we'll be all right. What do we got in the shop? No, don't really need an Abbey water trailer. So I think we'll go one more day. Hello, Crazed Womble. Welcome along. You're doing your Duke of Edinburgh. Awesome. Good luck with that. Duke of Edinburgh is a very, very worthy thing to do. I think we're going to have to go and buy another trailer full of chicken feed. Still nothing useful. Yeah, we're not producing eggs anywhere near as quickly now. And we still have 2009. Yeah, cool. That's good. Okay, we don't need to buy more stuff yet. Contracts wise, there is a cultivating contract we could go and do. I might go do that. I might go do that cultivating contract, I think. Just get us over the 200,000 mark. Yes. Go cultivate some snow. Yes, you can turn off snow in FS25. See, this tractor has quite a few hours on it now. Because we've been using it fairly heavily. The weight is looking good condition. Cultivator's not bad. Tractor's a little bit less. So we should be all right, I think. Yeah, 7810 is sadly we're due a replacement, but we can't really afford it at the moment. I would like, as I said, I think that Deutsch would be really good, especially if that was to come up in the shop. That would be awesome. But we'll see. We'll see what comes up for sale and see if there's anything that's worth it. If not, I would really like to invest in in some more fields. It's really a toss-up between 7, 8, and 10, and possibly getting 11. I think we'll have to see how things go. Boom. Cheers, Farmer Karen. What's the loan status? I think we're fully loaned out at the moment. Yeah, we're just shy of fully loaned out. So we'd have to buy land first, I think, before we could increase our loan. Howdy, mini bales, welcome along. Buying land would actually help us loan wise. Oh, I think, is that melting snow? Maybe. Or just that it's rendering in. I'm hoping the snow might melt a bit. I'm doing well, thank you, mini bales. Buy the land, then use the extra loan to buy the new tractor. Exactly, Steam Fan. That's, for the realism experiment, that's normally the best strategy. We borrow against the land to buy equipment. And the field is actually fairly clear, which is fantastic. We'll do alternate roads to make things easier on us. One for one. Nice. Oh, yeah. I wondered if the beacon was going to make it in. Unfortunately not. It does make the field go quicker. You're not fiddling around at the ends. It's a really nice way of doing it, Farmer Karen. I like it a lot as a method of farming, and it is realistic. It is something that is done these days. Other advantage of it is that you end up starting and finishing at the same place in the field. I wonder if Realistic well broke the snowmass. That's possible, Roy. That's very possible. I don't know how much junk information there is on my save now. What's for supper, Trucker Matsy? I did a pasta bake. So I had like, so I had bacon and egg for breakfast this morning because we were out of bread and I had bacon and I had eggs. So I went, right, I'll do bacon and egg for breakfast this morning. Discovered that the pack of bacon I opened went off today. So rather than wasting the bacon, I took these six or eight remaining rashers. I cut them into smaller chunks. I sort of stir-fried them up a bit. So I cooked them through. Added some garlic, onion, mushroom, garlic, onion, mushroom, pepper. I think was everything I added. And some tin chopped tomatoes, a bit of pasta sauce, and then cooked that all through. I then did some pasta, cooked the pasta through. I did some fusilli. I then mixed that all together, put that in a giant tray, a giant glass tray. Sprinkled a whole load of cheese on top and put that in the oven for 20 minutes at 200 degrees, just so that it crisped everything up and finished cooking anything that still needed cooking. And yeah, it was great. We ate about half of it, and half of it we'll eat tomorrow. Just a really simple, very cheap dish. That very cheap dish. It was really nice, Farmer Karen. I like doing that because whenever I kind of run out of food in the house, these ingredients are the ingredients that I tend to have kicking around. So yeah, more often than not, I'll throw a pasta bake together. Happy birthday, Steam fan. Hope you've had a good day. so much faster doing it this way. Excellent. Glad to hear it, Steam fam. Hello, Pandemonious Rex. Welcome along. We might. Hey, Johnny Pop, welcome along. Tractor needs repairs again, although it's not that badly damaged. Do I farm in real life? Not anymore, Johnny. I used to. I grew up on a farm. I make sure I try and keep up as well as possible with modern farming methods as well. Good question for Clarkson. Will there be a season 5 of Clarkson's Farm? Let's find out what Jeremy has to say about it.
Steam Fan V2123 asked me, will there be a season 5 of Clarkson's Farm? The eternal quest for more Clarkson, isn't it? As of my last update, there hasn't been any official announcement about a season 5 of Clarkson's Farm. But considering my knack for causing chaos, the British countryside's charm, who wouldn't want more? Keep your eyes peeled on the horizon, much like you'd watch for a rogue tractor on a narrow country lane. Stay tuned.
That actually, fantastic answer. Yeah, he is so smart. You're a hay farmer yourself, Johnny? Awesome. And Ramsey is just so savage. Oh, yeah. So savage. Actually, I've got a question for Gordon. Because I'm intrigued. I know the rivalry here.
Virtual Farmer asked me, what do you think of Uncle Roger? Right, you donkey. First you find yourself some MSG, cover everything in it. Then you need some badly cooked rice. Serve it lukewarm. Now you got Uncle Roger's dream dish. You twat.
Anybody who knows what the hell that was about. Hey, Graham Sodus, welcome along. Oh, man. Oh. Oh. Oh, man.
Jesse Cando 27 asked me, will the Borg be present for first contact? Are you having a laugh? First, you get your hands on some cybernetic implants. Shove them everywhere. Next, strip away any individuality. Serve with a side of mindless drones. Boom. You're assimilated. You numpty.
Oh, fantastic. You're right, Tyson. They both hate Jamie Oliver. I don't know. There are a couple other series he's sworn in, because I've seen the. Doesn't he? Did he do Iron Chef or something in the States? He swore a lot when he was doing that show as well. This tractor, this is why I need to replace this tractor. It is breaking down a lot. Am I actually going to have to bite the bullet and buy the Deutz? Oh, Kitchen Nightmares US, I love. I've worked my way through most of Kitchen Nightmares US. Because the thing is, UK shows don't tend to have a politeness level. This kind of UK show doesn't tend to have a politeness level like a lot of American shows do. So what I love about Kitchen Nightmares is the US version is it's like a freight train hitting some of these people. It absolutely is, and it is just, oh, it is just a joy to watch. Absolute joy to watch. Although the interesting thing is, because I did go, right, I want to know if this restaurant survive, did this restaurant actually turn around? And yeah, next to none of the restaurants ever survive after it. Oh, the food hygiene is just unbelievable. He doesn't sugarcoat it, and that's what's so great about it. You know, it is just, yeah. Yeah, I love that show. I mean, the UK one's good, but the US one is just peak disaster TV. Yeah, and there are moments where there is, you know, sympathy and tenderness, but quite often there's that shock needed to get things moving. The one that I really loved, where it was just nuts, was there was, I think it was a New York restaurant. It was a New York restaurant in a prime position that was failing, and it was because one of the owners was just awful. Was just using it as his personal sort of ego inflating pad. And it was brilliant. 78% done. This episode was just people use a gavel on these people. Yeah, that's the one, Sneethy. The one where the owner thought he was a gangster. And it was just, you saw it in the first 5 minutes and you went, oh my God, really? And there's a couple where you've just seen the absolute arrogance of the chef early on and you've gone, oh, there's your problem straight off. And sometimes the chef can turn around and you know, eventually accepts their failings. And then there's a couple of times where they're out the door, where they just sack them and get rid of them because they're just... where he worked in jails and gave one of the inmates a job in his kitchen when he got out, and he trained him to be a fully qualified chef, all because he beat him in chopping of an onions contest. Oh, that's awesome. I've not seen that one, Tyson. Do you know what? I'm not somebody who likes a lot of reality TV, but if I find a reality TV show that I enjoy, I tend to go all in on it. So, for example, we've been watching Traitors. So Traitors, I think, is a fantastic series. Just so good. And a little twisty turny. This last season, I didn't like the twist so much, and I hope they don't do that again. But yeah, watching it twist and turn is fantastic. So much so that while I was still looking for a job, my twins were trying to convince me to go on the show this year, which I'm going, no. At some point, I'll do more TV. Did anybody see last week's Four in a Bed? The B&B show. Because I know the I know the people who won it. Next installment to Fast and Furious is Super Talent with a muffler. Oh God! A tractor pull tractor, Tyson. We'd have to wear the hat backwards. Oh God. Yeah, me wearing the hat backwards. I haven't watched Disasters at Sea, no. As I said, I don't watch too much. I don't watch too much reality TV. I mean, Ramsey's Kitchen Nightmares US. I basically burnt through the whole series, every episode in 2 weeks, because I just got into it and went bam. To be fair, yeah, it is awesome. All right, contract is done. Fantastic. Fold that up then. Elect on that. Yeah. Okay, I think we'll head back to the farm and we will call it on here for tonight. It has just gone 10 past 10. And we're going to go and have a look at my setup for Oakbridge for my new series. I did that one on holiday, nothing to watch and feel dodgy. Do you know what? First season of Clarkson Farm, I binge watched. I was ill for about 2-3 days, had really flu symptoms, was in bed, and just put Clarkson's Farm on, first season of Clarkson's Farm on, while I was off ill, and it was great. There was a series with Ramsey, DeCampo, and Fred from First Dates, which was silly. Oh, God. Oh, so it's a celebrity fishing show, Steam fan? Ooh, that might be a good one you show off. That's heading for a... Bam! That is a good one. It's for holidays with level hygiene in the US. You show off two landing for a 97.78. Do we have a mod in the chat who can give you show off to some some seeds, please? Cheers, sweet Miss AJ. Oh, maybe you guys can help me pick some mods for my Oakfield series. That would be cool. Oh, not Oakfield, Oakbridge. They deal with places in Italy, Scotland, and France. Okay. Oh God, all of this snow causing complete havoc in town. I hope all this snow melts. I didn't see the Christmas special, no. Thank you, Thefisherj. I mean, you can see the snow at the edge of the roads is higher, and it could very possibly be it could be the realistic weather mod that's messed up the snow on the roads. We didn't use much fuel on that either. That's good. Oh yeah, absolutely was sad to watch in areas. Really brought home some truths about some of the farming. Really does. And some of the things that you have to deal with as especially as a livestock farmer. Would highly recommend watching anything with the three of them in, including interviews, all fantastic and funny. Okay. Note taken of that. I'm not going to refuel the tractor in case we are able to change it. Let's park this up then. Off. Right, how are our chooks doing? Yeah. And oh god, we are almost out of food for the animal, for the cows. We're gonna have to do a cut fairly quickly. I think we might be all right in March, but we'll have to check. But animal health is okay. Okay, good. Right. I think, oh, pigs especially. Yeah, Steam fan. Later, Tyson. Thanks for joining us. Right, let's save this then. No. Save it first, please. Get something for your mums. Yeah, absolutely. Right, and then quit. Yes. Oh, no. We want to move forward to morning, don't we? So turn the time down. And we'll move forward to 7 a.m. into March. Hopefully all of this snow will now melt. We shall see. Clear sky. We shall see. Right. Save that there before we do anything else. Then we have a look at the shop. Really nothing useful. And if we have a look, so to buy field 10 would be 90,000 and to buy field 8 would be 81,000. So that would be 171,000. That would be pretty much all of our money gone. Buy those two fields. An 85.33 for Strat. How do you save live streams on Twitch? That's why I stream to YouTube as well. I don't need to save live streams on Twitch. Right. So we'll quit out of here. I'm just going to switch over to just chatting. And we're going to have a look at my setup for Oakbridge. I need to do a couple of little tweaks on this. I'm still right behind Yuka as a lovely YouTuber who drives livestock for a living. Her trucks, but she just takes it every load up is scary. Which puts the metal gates between her and the cattle to protect from injury. Yeah. Farmers do so much hard work, it's ridiculous. Right. Now I want to have a look at the downloadable content. It's the only... See, that is... do you know what? That's not stupidly priced. I go install that. That class Syrian is not stupidly priced. Neither really is that case. It sounded like him 2 years ago. And neither is the Terra Track. That might actually be a really good tractor. Open farm gardens. Yeah, I need to get the open farm gardens, definitely. Nothing else I really want on here. I might add that, actually. Medium tractors. Not really anything I want. I know what I want in the medium tractors. The JCB. I want the JCB. Right. Yeah, need JCB, which means telehandler wise, we need the JCB. And then we need the JCB kit. There we are. Yeah, that's the telehandler I want. Trailer wise, there's no cane trailers or anything like that at the moment, are there? Unfortunately, we need something bigger than. Oh, they're the Red Rocks. The Red Rocks are out, aren't they? That would be a good trailer. That is the only Bailey trailer I think that's available, and that is 38,000 for a 14-tonner. No. He's a farmer, just... Yeah. Would love to see a crossover of Kitchen Nightmares and Clarkson's Farm where Gordon just tells Jeremy he's doing it wrong all the time. Oh, jeez. Probably gonna go with the Red Rocks, to be honest. Oh, I want the field service trailer as well. Right. There's a lot of base stuff that I use that I'll be bringing in as well. In fact, I might go and copy that across now. Yeah. Okay, I'll go back to that in a minute, and we'll get them across. I don't know, actually. I don't know if the Red Rocks are all platforms. Right, Oakridge Farm. We're not going to turn on the extra mods at the moment. I will do that when I actually have the game set up. So I'm going to have to, because of the way this is set up, I'm going to have to be very careful in my setup. There's a test I also want to run with this. Now, what I might do with this, because people were asking me for the same setup, and what I might do is just do a... I might do a share my starting save game where I don't own anything or anything like that. Right, so the first thing I need to do is we got to head over here, because that is the windmill. I've got a little bit of a weird bump and stuff in here, and we need to sort out the ground and everything. So there's something I want to check. So at the moment we own no productions. If I go and buy land 1, which costs me nothing, Do I still own no productions? Yep, I still own no productions. Fantastic. All right. We need to sort this area out here then. And can I want to rotate this? And I want to smooth this. And we are gonna get the size of this up quite a bit. And just smooth that out along this edge here. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, we want to smooth around here a bit more as well. What I'm trying to do is restore what we had before with this. But we also need to make a staging area over here. Hey, Salman, welcome along. Hello, McLean Contracts, welcome along. So, actually, what we want to do is... I want painting, and we want grass. And I want to change that, and I want to enlarge that. We're going to have grass all the way across there. Like that. That's like that. And then we're going to have the same up here. We're working right at the edge of the map there, and that does make things that a little bit more tricky. Actually see what I'm doing. Right. Okay, and then I want to smooth. Smooth, there we go. Here. And then this here needs to be flat as possible in order to load things up more easily. Larger area here. Then painting, and I want to make not animal mud. Is that all animal mud? No, no. I'm doing all right, thank you, Salman. Rock. Don't think that's gonna work. Right, on asphalt. No. No. There we go. Where are my pigs going? Probably in one of the fields across the road from where the main farm is. Right, and what I want to do then is pull this out here. Right, and then I'm gonna take slope target point. And then bring this out here further. Done that. And then do is this and enlarge this. This is the point to which do the smoothing. Like so. Like that. Okay. Now what's the... yeah, so I think that I should be able to do a track. Caston, please stop asking that. The answer is going to be the same as it was the first time you asked it. You. And then send me a starter. Oh, thank you. Okay, and then back up to that size. I'm gonna go up and round the back here. Right up to the edge of the map on this. Fantastic. Oh, what? I'm going to take that out. And then I'm going to put a bit of grass back in. Around the top there like that. gravel. Yeah. Actually, bit of a problem there, chat. Yeah, I do need to go further out. Might have to get a tractor and trailer down here and just test this, I think. That looks pretty good. Running up there is good. Running up and around here looks good. Yeah, I'm liking the look of all of that. So let's get some grass back in. On grass. There we go. Roadway up round the back here, tip here and out. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. Right, so we don't need to own that land anymore. Sell it. Yes. Oh, so if you ever want sold all farmlands, right? There we go. Perfect. So yeah, that is the windmill. So I've added a ton of productions in on here. We now have a bakery, a soup factory, a spinnery, a potato processing plant, a preserved food factory, a sawmill, a small a dairy, which I need to rename, a sugar mill, and a windmill. So yeah, we've got a whole load of productions, stuff that I felt would be stuff that you would find in the UK. I thought it'd be very cool. So it made animal sheds, took wood chips as bedding, as that would be cool. So yeah, this is our windmill that we've got on the map. So that is obviously a mod. So that's built in now. Up here, I have repositioned the sawmill. So the sawmill is up here now, next to the garden center, and like all of the stuff, these are all now purchasable on this save. Out the back here, so I've got a few breaks in the fence here. This break takes you through to what is a sort of a tree nursery through there. Over this way, we've got sort of a path in, and then you've got the garden center in there. So that is what we've got in this corner here. And if I go into build mode, yeah, you can see the setup now around there. It's so blank down this side of the map. It just made sense to put, you know, like some more stuff in. So yeah, I added the windmill there. And I added the sawmill and the bit there. I don't think... Yeah, I can move stuff, thankfully, which is quite cool. So yeah, you got the sawmill there and you got the garden center there. Then up the top of the map, up here. So we've got the sell point up here. I've then got a sugar mill up here as well. I've got a car in here I need to move, actually. And then we got the potato processing plant here. I did have to modify the map a little bit. There were a load of stuff I couldn't get rid of with the map object hider stuff and things like that, so I had to delete some stuff to make this fit in. But yeah, it's in there, and that makes sense. So sugar mill and potato processing plants, both things you would find in the UK very easily. I haven't made any changes over here. I do think that it would be quite cool to possibly have a sell point up here. I mean, I'd quite like to have, we've got a lot of warehouses and things here. I think it'd be quite nice to put a warehouse in up here, but I've not quite worked out a warehouse placeable yet. We've got 3 sell points up here. We've got Farm Store Bay 1, Farm Store Bay 2, and Farm Store Bales. That I would... Yeah, there's nothing really that screams, other than 2 bales sitting there, nothing that really screams bales to me about that, and that I'm actually going to move. To here. I love this move placeables mod. There we go. Yep. So move that farm store bales to there. Oh. There's no real place that... Can you drive down the back of there? I think you can drive down the back of there. Okay, yeah. No, don't move that there. Oh, no. No. I might leave that where it is. It's a little bit in the middle of nowhere. Do the sell points take additional goods? I haven't added any additional goods at the moment. Yeah. For that there. Battery H, thank you for the raid. Welcome, 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 raiders. Right, so yeah, not really made much changes over there. I've moved that. I might add in... I kind of want to make this building a warehouse, and if that's the case, then I will move these bays. In fact, I am going to move these bays. So Farm Store Bay 1 can go there. Yes. And then move Farm Store Bay 2. There. That one is a little bit more raised. There are some great mods for altering stuff now. Right, there we go. Farm Store Bay 1 and 2 are now in there, and then I've got space here to put in a warehouse if I want to, which is great. Right, so that's that area done. FS25 sell points use fill type categories, not specific fill type. So if Oxy is done, it's sell points like that. Oh, should work, yeah. So this area here, I've done a big change to. So we've got a new building in here, which I'm very pleased with that. Integrating this. So this is the canned productions. I've put it in such a way that it extends this shed here. So it's kind of built to be an extension of this shed here. So you've got the canned productions here, which output at the back. And then over here at the front, you've got the soup factory. So the soup factory and the preservative factory are basically one and the same. But the soup stuff is here and the preserved food is over here. If not, then you need a sell point in the mod. Yeah, that's what I thought, Thefisherj. Over here, then we have farm market sell point. Down here, we have the Oakbridge store sell point, which I thought made more sense in front of these giant silos. I then added a little bit of stuff around here just to add some stuff in and not put all the sell points around this area here. The bale sell point is now around here, and around here, this is a bakery. So there's now a bakery in that spot there. So we've got 1, 2, 3 productions and 1, 2, 3, 4 sell points here. I thought I'd altered the BGA. I need to alter the BGA because the BGA at the moment isn't a sell point. I need it to not be purchasable with the land, so we'll get that changed as well. And then over this way here, I moved the bale sell point now to here, so you now sell the bales at the animal market, which is quite cool. I have the general sell point is now over here. The Old Spheres store sell point is there. Although, you know what? I'm going to move that. We'll move that over to the back here with the, oh no. There. So that now is that now relates to these, which makes more sense. So that now relates to those, which makes more sense to me for that. We then have a spinnery over here. So you can deliver your wool there and get cotton out. And we've got an all new dairy here. So I've deleted the dairy sell point completely. So that used to be there. That's been removed. And we now have a drop-off point for your milk here and output for your dairy products there. So, oh yeah, and then I've left the farmer's market one here. Although, do you know what? Again, I'm going to move this because to me, oh no. To me, the farmer's market would make much more sense to be in the farmer's market. There. Like so. Like that. Magnum would definitely be a good call. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that as well. So there we are. That is the alterations I've made to Oakbridge. I quite like that. One thing I am looking to do, I think, is probably here. I don't know if right, where's my tractor? Yeah. I don't know if The old Deutsch would be a good medium track. It would. Right, visit here. So this field here, I don't know if this wall here is modular or not. I'm kind of hoping it is, because I would like to put a gateway directly opposite here. If it isn't, then... Well, the combine will be leased, because I'm definitely not going to have enough money for a combine. No, I've not got the the object hider model. Because to get into this field, I'd have to drive a long way round. Unless I can put a gateway maybe in up here. So I could put a gateway in up here. This field 4 is way too expensive. Yeah, I'd be surprised if that's a single mesh as well. I'm trying to see if I can see the repetition. So the pigs, yeah, the pigs could go in the old horse pasture. They could go in 38. I'm thinking that I'm gonna buy 5 to 38. I might buy 5 and then all of this stuff in here, and yeah, and maybe put the pigs down this way here, or maybe put the pigs in there in 40, because this is, I mean, this is a chicken area. Should be a chicken area. I might actually, if I purchase this might give me the chickens. Yeah, they could, the pigs could definitely go in the bottom end of field 38 here. There's space down here for it. But that's generally how I'm looking on here. I think that is going to work out pretty well. Also, I think I'm going to... do I have the house? I don't think I have the house at the moment, actually. Do I even have... No, I don't even own the house on here. I set that to farm 0, so I can't... I don't have the house. I'll be right back, chat. Don't go anywhere. Yeah. No, I needed to pee. I mean, there was a mini VF who is not in bed when he should be. But no, I needed to pee. Right. Yes. So I'm quite pleased with that. As I said, I think I might tomorrow try and add a workshop up here. That's interesting. That tag is now in the wrong place for that. Yeah, I think we can put having these two here. That's great for these two bays. I think that works a lot better. No, I know what I'm gonna do. What do you think to this idea, chat? Yeah, that works. That works well. Because those are actual bays. I think that works well. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah. And then if we want to add something, if I want to add stuff up here, we can. Cool. Yeah, these are all in the wrong place now. I'd need to alter the PDA to match, but I'm not going to bother. Although interesting, that's the bales. The bales one has moved with it. The bales one has moved with it. Hey, Az, welcome along. This is my Oak Bridge setup. But these ones haven't moved with them. That's intriguing. Maybe they'll move with them when I save it and it reloads them. Yeah, because that one, the Allsphere store hasn't moved with it. The farmer's market hasn't moved. I might just save this. And yeah, I might sort it out when I reload. Let's give that a try. And then I'm going to copy across the mods I'm going to use, and we'll have a look at those. How are you doing, Az? We good. Not long to just chilling, playing raids, and now watching you while she's in the shower. Nice. Did that sort it? Yeah, those are now where I expect them to be. Those have all moved. Yeah, so I just needed to reload. So yeah, we've got this building here. We could definitely do something with. Fantastic. There's now one other thing I wanted to check. If I head up to here and build, I got a crashed car at the edge of the map here. Can't move it. So you might know this, Death's Pledge. That car is not there on the when I look in the when I go to edit the map, but it is there when I load in here, and I can't find out how it's placed, because it's obviously not a placeable object, but it's currently embedded in the truck, which is not helpful. It would just be a TG. Under traffic system. Okay. All right, let's save this and quit out then. Oh, transform group under traffic system. Right, got you. So I'm guessing that is in map. Placeables. Traffic system, here we go. Hey, convex fingerboards. Oh, in the map i3D itself. Okay. Hey, KW for life. Welcome, raiders. PJ Trep 23. Thank you for raiding with a party of 37. We're fiddling about with Oak Bridge, setting up for my new Let's Play series. Because we've done everything that I had to do on the realism experiment tonight, although it has just turned 11 o'clock. So I've got some tinkering to do tomorrow morning. Hey, Alexis Ryan 53, welcome along. Right, where am I? I'm in the middle of the map. So you can see what I cleared out all on the map up here, and you can see my truck here with no car. So gameplay, objects. Gallo Banani Films, welcome along. James 82 Luthro, welcome along. Field, guided tour, map ends, NPC, vehicle shop, no. Cutter, animated? No. Gate roads, no. Freak. It's going well, thank you, PJ. Animated, no. Distance, no. Butter, no. My models. He's asking Gordon what he thinks of
Steam Fan V2120. If you'd ask me, what do you think of chefs in Kitchen Nightmares USA? Are you serious? First, you get a failing restaurant, drench it in incompetence, then add chefs who can't cook. Shit, serve with a side of delusion. There's your kitchen nightmare, you donkey.
map ends, NPC spots, yeah, splines, traffic splines. Here we are, parked cars. Oh, hang on. There it is. I just want to move you that way a bit. Really? So, no, actually, we're going to move you there, and then we're going to rotate you. Back. Oh, no. About there. Yeah. Okay, hopefully that moves that parked car. Making it worse. Hey, Tony. Right, that should fix it. So I have had to make a few edits. Oh, actually, while we're here, in GE to make this work, is this. Wow, that is one big, long section. That is one giant section of wool. So I can't remove that without removing everything. Although the fence over here, I should be able to delete bits of, so that should be okay. But yeah, can't remove that wool. Wow. Right, let's close this. I thought I had saved it. Yeah, I could scale it down slightly if there's another section of wool. I'll just let it save first. Oh no, I closed it. Never mind. Right, I might go in and alter that tomorrow morning. Hello Hunter69. Welcome along. I'm doing well, thank you. You Tony's here. Yeah, I'll scale it. I'll scale it down slightly later and rework that a little bit. Put a gateway in maybe. Right, career. Big bridge. Start. Go see if we've moved that car successfully. Thank you for that, Death Pledge. That was really helpful. You know when I started this yesterday and I was getting really frustrated and really unhappy, and I now feel excited about doing this series, which is great. I'm much happier that I'm much more pleased that I feel excited. It's gonna be a really challenging series because I'm not used to doing fields this big, and I'm gonna need a big combine. Probably gonna have to get an AF11 in to do the first field. Right, we want to go up here. Yay! Look, the car's here. Although it's parked a little bit away from the wall, but yeah, cool. So I can actually move that car back a bit. I can move that car back quite a way. And that will work nicely. Where'd you get a Farm Sim t-shirt from? An ideal might work on here as well. Right, let's, before we go, I want to end this without saving. Let's get all the mods on here as well, and then I can look at doing a setup. So I am going to copy my mods folder here. Actually, no, that's not a problem. Right, well, don't need that. Right, that is horribly out of date. Bridge. Skip files with the same name. Delete out Calmsden. Right, let's see what mods we got. Let's see what mods need updating and what mods we've got. Why doesn't... Right, that doesn't need updating, that doesn't. That does. That does. does. That does. Pre-terraform, no. I can free of charge now. Uninstall that. Don't need that. Display extension, update that. Better context actions, update that. Dual Quattro, update that. Additional field intro, update that. Return, update that. Liquid lime, update that. And free water tank, uninstall that because we don't need that. Okay, right. So let's have a look at what we got on here. We've got British field gates, field service trailer, JP fast tracks, time-saving stock check, brown baler. The next app we don't need. Unload bales early, map object hider, JCB loader ArkAngil. I don't think I need the farm content pack, but we'll leave it in for now. Yeah, big decoration package, New Holland, info display extension, move placeables, better context actions, Xerion, DeWolf, auto drive. I need to update auto drive. Horse transformer, JCB attachments, liquid lime, red rock. Got the David Brown case. We got the Terra track, the horse pronto pack, lumberjack paint anywhere, special offers, windmill, all ground textures, Vicon fast bale, stock full combine, the big stone picker, fuel warning sound, class carrot, quick screenshot mode, no more auto lift. Case edge, perfect edge, well, yeah. And John Deere 7810 and the Macdon. Okay, good. So I also want the Red Rock trailers. Where are they? Oh, we do already have that. Good. That will be very useful. What else do I want? Yeah, I need to go through this open air farm. Yeah, let's go and have a look at production sites. We want Omatana's open air farm. This one. Yeah, definitely want that. Install that. If we're doing pigs, I'm going to want that. I also want to get search. No pig food mixer. We want a pig food mixer, ideally. Feed mixing plants. Yeah, there we go. That I can get, so we'll install that as well. Corn, potato, wheat, canola. Yes, perfect. Right. Whose garden plot is that? That's DS Powers. Yeah, we're going with Omatana's. Sticks, butter, grain. Her open air gardens are fantastic. Ooh. Oh, hang on. Is this just storing stuff, or is this No, I think that is just storage. As nice as that is. Sawmill. What I would really like is a warehouse, but I don't think there is a warehouse. Oh, I so should have used this on Peligny. Although actually that produces stuff. No. What's farming supplies? Oh, no, that produces stuff. Yeah. Hey Logan, welcome along. Right. Oh, farmhouses. Omatana's set is here somewhere, isn't it? Yes. Which has a doormat, which I want. Yes. Because I don't have a farmhouse on the map, and I know what farmhouse I want. It's not the main farmhouse. We're going to be going somewhere else. So that's good. Got that as well. And animal pens. What have we got pig-wise? That's huge. Old cow shed, small building. No. Modular pig pen. Oh, hello. I like this. This might be a really nice one to do. Install that. Old German barn pack, automatic shipping, small chicken coop. Farm buildings. Cow shed, pig shed. Schultz mods are pretty good. Which that's the mod. That's the pig pen I just looked at, is it? Homestead pig barn. No. That's one I just grabbed. 87.4. 87.58 for Eli Rag. Yeah, there we go. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I quite like. Yeah, short sword. That one I think will be a nice pig pen to work with. I'll have to have a look at that. Just need to work out how to feed them. That would be interesting. But we can put pig huts in it and things. So yeah, that'll be fantastic. Right, I need to I need to have a look through a few more of these. I want to put that pressure washer in. And yeah. There's a few bits and pieces, but yeah, so I might do a map tour of my setup when I come to it, so that you guys can have a look, which would be pretty awesome, I think. But it is 20 past 11, so I do need to finish off now. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I just need to back up my save and everything, and all my mods and everything, and I'll be very happy. I do have backups, and I can go backwards, so it's all good. But yeah, a couple more adjustments to make, and we'll be there. It'll be perfect. And I'm really looking forward to it, because it's going to be a nice little test of my abilities. Thank you, Farmer Karen. And yeah, I hope you have a good weekend as well. We need to go find someone to raid at this late hour. Yes. I think I am going to go and raid into Mr. XR Renegade tonight. So go say hi. He is an awesome streamer, absolutely fantastic. Go say hi to him. I will be back on Sunday evening at 8:30 for more Realism Experiment. Come join me for it then as we kick off my final week before I'm back in full-time employment. Yeah, full set of streams hopefully next week. And then that's the end of the daytime streams at the end of next week. Video out tomorrow will be on Pelinier, so go check that out. That is up for early access now. I might get something out early access map tool wise on our setup on Oak Bridge ahead of the premiere of the first episode on Sunday. So keep an eye out for that. And then, yes, I'm hoping to fine tune my my new schedule next week as well. So we will be moving to a slightly fewer videos per week, but we'll see what we can do to fill in the gaps. But now, I've got a couple of thank yous to say. Agrid Pilfback 1980, thank you for the raid. You are awesome. We've had other raids. Where are the other raids? Refresh that. Give me the actual list, please. There we go. PJ Trep 23, thank you for the raid. You are awesome. Battery H, thank you for the raid. You are awesome. Strat Maniac, thank you for the raid. You are awesome as well. And that is where we're going to leave it for now. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. If you are on YouTube, please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Massive thank you to all of my patrons, my YouTube channel members, and my Twitch subscribers. You guys are incredible. Your support has not only kept the lights on around here for the last 16 months, but you have also helped the channel to grow and continue to do so. So thank you so much for your support. If you have yet to subscribe on YouTube or follow me on Twitch, please do so you never miss a video or live stream from me. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.